this is working. Welcome back, everybody. For some reason, desktop audio is not working. Huh. Properties. Default. Is that gonna work better? I don't know. Can I there, that would work. Bring up the volume. Can I change it back to the speakers? Would that work better? Alright, cool. And then I'm gonna put my voice up a little higher. Maybe pull this down a bit. Yeah. I'm gonna see if... Give me 1 second. We might hear some echoing. I'm doing some testing. Right. Okay. It works. Welcome back. It's an interesting day today. We may have a special surprise guest later on. We'll see. I'll get a notification, possibly. We'll see. I'll keep that open, just in case. I am going to... There we go. We have started the stream. Okay. I forgot to pull out my very archaic way of recording things via... I do this really old-fashioned. I use paper and pen and pencil. Because that's just how I am. I could use an Excel sheet if I wanted to. I don't know how the fuck Excel works. Google numbers, whatever you want to call it. So I just use pen and paper. It works for me. You do whatever works for you, right? So, alright, today we are with a new family in Strangetown. But again, before I do get into it, I like to kind of give you an update on the world itself. I have not been building as much as I want to. I would love to build more, but I am very busy with work and other things, other streams, other responsibilities. I have a dog, obviously. I have to take care of him. That sort of thing. So I don't get a lot of time to play The Sims. So I haven't built anything else. I think what I was going to do was I was going to start on this one here. I was going to start here on this build. And I was going to kind of make it kind of match this aesthetic here. And then down here, I was gonna do kind of like maybe another like deluxe trailer park type area, or even just like maybe like another house. Up here, I was thinking of doing like something similar to the Beaker's house, but like definitely not as castle-like, maybe more just like a brick and mortar house. And then obviously I was going to do these too, but I'm doing these all off stream, because I don't think you guys would want to see that unless you do like build some people just like watching builds. I do. I don't necessarily like watching gameplay that much, unless, I mean, that's not true, but because I do like watching other people's gameplays. But I prefer but I end up getting influenced too much with other people's gameplays and their, like, storylines that they like to, like, show off. And I don't want that. Like, I don't want my gameplay to be influenced by other people's gameplay. So I tend to, just ignore it. So anyways, today we are going to be meeting a new family. This is technically their first round, but it is technically still the third round, or no, the fourth round of, the whole stream. And then after this round, or after this family that we play this week, next week will be the university round with Rip and Tina. Rip Grunt and Tina Roanoke, I think is her last name. Either way. Yeah. So we will be dealing with that next week. They will be in their fourth year. They'll be going into their fourth year. They will not, yeah. So, how exciting is that? Anyways, so this is the family that we are playing. My special guest, if he does arrive eventually, he will kind of better explain the character of Joey. But I'll explain the character of Mikon, because Mikon is she's technically a canon character. You can see her on the screen right now. She's, she's a Danganronpa character. We are complete nerds, as you probably know, and, we decided that, these two characters would be hilarious together, because they would be the type to be completely codependent on each other. Like, they could not live without each other. And so, as a joke, we decided, let's throw them in The Sims. And because we're nerds, we also talk about, them being, like, weird shit like that all the time. Outside. We talk about it all the time. Because we're goddamn fucking nerds. So anyways, let's get in there. They don't have quite a lot. They've kind of just moved in. This is their first day. They're kind of, hanging out. They might have a bit of a shorter week than others. I think they've moved in on Monday. So that's okay. That's just how it will be. Last week was a pretty short one too. Now both Joey and Mikon have rolled the want to have a baby. So we'll see. I've also set up, for some reason, there's like 3 different desks in this house. I have no idea why, but there is. Okay. Sure. Why not? I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna give them a little coffee table, I think. So that they're not... I'll give them, I don't know, this one. And we'll just kind of put it there. And that way they don't immediately put their... I don't know why they have... Why do they have a desk in their bedroom? They don't need a desk in their bedroom. They also have a Murphy bed, so... we're just gonna delete this. Instead, I'm gonna give them... I don't know. What should we give them? I mean, Joey has his workout gear. That's all that matters for him. I don't know. Maybe we'll just give them like a dresser. We'll give them like a little dresser. Just so that it... Maybe like that one. You know? I don't know why they have the Murphy bed. I don't like the Murphy bed. I've always hated the Murphy bed because there is a small chance that you could die from it. And it's... Why can't I pick that up? Oh, I can't put that there. Okay. Sure, we'll put that there. And then we'll also give them... I don't know, a microwave or something. Yeah, we'll give them a microwave. Sure. I don't know. And then... I like plants. I like to give them plants. What is this? Fruit branch. Fruit branch. I don't know why I'm like stalling. I don't need to be stalling, but give them tree. How about calla lily instead? Yeah, calla lily. Yeah, I like that better. And then I don't know if they technically need a alarm clock, but we might... Oh, never mind. Never mind. We need to give them like a little end table instead. There, we'll give them that one. And we'll put a little alarm clock there. Why not? Sure. I don't know. I feel like I want to do... Hold on. Give me a second. I'm figuring things out. I should have done this off stream. I should have done this off stream, but I want to give them like I don't know, maybe like this one, like that, and then put this here like that. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and then I'm like a sucker for like more stuff. So, I don't know. Sure. Yeah. There we go. There. That's better. I think. Their, like, walls are completely empty. But it's fine. It's fine. They've got some money. You know what? We can decorate a bit. We'll decorate a bit. I think this one. We'll put that there. Yeah. Sure. And then over here, I don't know. This one. We'll kind of boop, 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 boop. Yeah, like that. Just so it's not as, you know, goddamn fucking boring in here. For them. Alright. Anyways. It is Tuesday morning. Yes, we did play... When we first made this family, we did play Monday for them. So let me introduce you to them. So this is Mikon. She is a Cancer, which makes her a knowledge sim. She's very neat. She's very shy. She's somewhat active, but not too active. She's a little more on the serious side, and she's very nice. I don't really have a bio written for her. Her interests are crime, very fitting. If you've watched my Danganronpa playthroughs, you know. Food, she likes fashion. She's not big on health, which is strange. She likes sports. She's not big on the paranormal, so she's not gonna fit in very well with the locals, I think. She likes work. She likes the weather. Sci-fi, not so much. Yada yada yada. She has not figured out what her hobby is. And these are her memories so far. So she met Joey, became friends with him, kissed him. Yeah, she fell in love with him. She got engaged. She got married, and then they moved in. And then she met Brandy, and she met Matthew. She made out with Joey. She had her first woohoo with Joey. And then she got a job. She got a job after moving in. Fair enough. She met Tank. She met Zoe. She met Edward. She met Crystal and Neil and Brooke. And her chemistry is she likes fitness and black hair, and she's turned off by stinky people. Very accurate. Me too. I don't... Oh, yes, I did give her all of her knowledge stuff, as well as one of her needs. Trees, and then she doesn't have career rewards. So, let's see what her relationships are. So, obviously, she's in love and married to her husband, but she's starting to be friends with Tank and Neil. I think I'm also going to get her to become friends with Crystal, because I think that would be nice for her to have some friends. She knows her landlord, at least. That's because I think she signed the lease. And so far her family tree is just her and Joey. And then, let's see, what else? Her job is she's an intern level 4. And she definitely needs some... I forgot to randomize their skills. When I add a family like this into a neighborhood, like if they're my personal, like, I don't start them from scratch. I like to randomize everything about them, including their skill levels. To me, that makes it feel more like they've actually kind of lived a real life, rather than they've just got in on, you know, not cooking for themselves, not, you know, doing things around the house for themselves. You know, it just doesn't make sense that they wouldn't have at least 2 or 3 skills in cooking and cleaning and mechanical, that sort of thing. So I think I'll do that now. There it is. There is our thing. I'm going to randomize her. I have to press play for that, don't I? Okay, that seems a little too unrealistic, so I'm going to also randomize her again. I don't think she would be that big in charisma, so I'm going to just keep kind of cycling this until I get one that... I don't think so. I'm not gonna get one that I like, I think. Okay. You know what? I don't like that either, but... I don't like the fact that she has that much in body, but... You know what? This seems okay, I think. Sure, she had to have a little bit of charisma. She's not a charismatic person. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm just gonna keep doing this until I get what I want. It's just going through a cycle, I know. Okay. Let's go with that. Sure. For Joey, again, he is unemployed at the moment. We'll figure that out. I'm gonna also randomize him. Yeah, that seems correct. Yeah, we'll go with that. So here we are. They're here. I believe Joey wants a job. Yeah, he wants to become Captain Hero. And then she wants to become Chief of Staff. So, and they both have, Mekon has a college education. Joey does not. And there's a reason for that I will let Trevor explain once he shows up. But I think I am actually going to maybe randomize him again. I don't think that would be correct. No. Sure, we'll go with that. No, I don't like that either. Okay. I'm gonna give him some extra body skill, though. I'm gonna give him my own body skills here. How many does she have? She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna give him 7. I'm gonna give him 7. So he has that 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. That seems correct. That seems very correct for him. Okay. Alright. So back to kind of, I'm going to pause this again and kind of explain. So she's an intern level 4. She works 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. She's off today. And she needs 2 friends in order to, well, she has 2 friends. But turn-ons, turn off. I did that already. We got through all of this. Okay, so for Joey's main goal in life is to become Captain Hero, because technically Joey is a My Hero Academia OC. I've just outed us as both the biggest nerds ever, but it's Trevor we're talking about. What else is new? We are massive nerds. He obviously is friends with Mekon, and he's married to her. He's starting to become friends with Tank, and he wants to become friends with Daryl, which is exciting. I think that would be fun. And then, again, I told you guys he's unemployed. I'm trying to get him into the law enforcement career. His turn-ons are education and hard workers. Mekon tends to be that. His turn-off is zombieism. He's not really into zombies. So, if we ever bring zombies into gameplay, which in Strangetown I think would be fitting, because Strangetown is full of strange things, including zombies. So we might do that. Who knows? We might bring back somebody from the dead, for shits and giggles. What else? He's a Gemini, which is technically not correct. Right. I went through, I gave her a Cancer. We did this based off of, okay, when we created these we created these Sims, we based them off of what they actually are in like canon. to us. So Mekon would technically actually be a Taurus, but because I go by Pleasant Sims rules, that would mean whatchamacallit. She would be a romance sim. Yes, she'd be a romance. Or should technically be a pleasure sim, which doesn't fit her actually. So I switched her over to a Cancer, which is technically supposed to be a family sim. Huh. Whatever. I broke a bit of my gameplay rules for these characters because I created them with somebody else. So Gemini, family sim. A little strange, but usually Geminis in my games are fortune sims. But Joey is definitely a family guy, family man. His interests, let's see. He loves politics. He loves money. He's not big on, well, he's like entertainment. He's not big on food, which is wrong. I'm just texting somebody. And yeah, food, he's a big foodie in our canon. Culture, sports, paranormal, he's like, nah, I have no interest in that whatsoever. Which is very, very much true, I guess. Travel, he's interested in. Sci-fi, he's like, it's okay. If I see aliens, it'll be cool. But paranormal stuff, no. Fuck that shit. Let's see. Oh, he's discovered that his hobby is sports, yet he has no interest in it. Or very little interest in it. Interesting. Memories, pretty much the exact same. He met Daisy. Oh, okay. Tank, Brooke, Zoe, Daryl. Okay. So he knows significantly less people than Mekon does. And we showed off his turn-offs and turn-ons. And yeah, he has... So my rule with family sims is they never get the super fertility until about 5 days until they are no longer fertile. So if they have kids before they are infertile within those last 5 days, which they probably won't, they have the possibility of having twins. So I gave him 2 of his needs wants instead. So I never filled this family one ever because they just end up having like 6 sets of twins and you're like, it's too many. So and yeah. All right, so we are just going to keep playing. I don't know if he's joining us yet, but we'll see. He's probably busy at the moment. But anyways, oh, they woke up. It is 6 a.m. That is correct. So, very cute. They're cuddling. Very adorable. Aw. And we've got Gary Walton here. Alright, we have bathrooms to be using. We're going to get her to use the bathroom first, because she needs to use it a lot more. In the meantime, Joey is hungry, so he can serve omelets. Sure. Aww. His wants today are all about Mekon. He's like, I want to talk to her. I want to flirt with her. I want to smooch her. That's cute. I don't know why I have 2 phones in the same room, but it's fine. Mikan does have the day off today. She wants to learn how to make pancakes and stuff. Oh, she wants to gain a cooking skill point. Okay, we can lock that in for her. She can do that. She doesn't need one, but that'll be fun. He has more cooking skill than her. That's interesting. I think that makes sense, actually. Alright, so when she comes in, or comes out of the shower, we'll have her come eat. Because she is a hungry girl. Not really, but it's getting there. Same with him. And I hopefully they'll start talking at the breakfast table, and that'll fulfill his want to talk to her. As you can see, they have a bit of an interesting little thing going on. They do have a telescope here, so that's pretty cool. Matthew Howe, I think, lives in one of these houses. Yeah, he lives here. So that's cool. Alright, so Joey, you finished eating. I'm gonna get you to clean this up. And you gotta go to the bathroom, and we'll get you to have a shower. And then you have to recycle that. And then you also have to find yourself a job. So. And you, on the other hand, his wants have not been fulfilled, but that's fine. Oh! She's like, please? She's like, please, let me... So, that initial woohoo that they had... Surprise! Surprise! She's pregnant. And depending on the gender of the baby will actually determine the name. We already have names for them. So. He's gonna look for a full-time job, hopefully in the law enforcement career. No, he is not going to become a mortician. No, he's not going to be in the politics career. No, he is not going to be an adventurer. Alright, so... We're gonna get him to recycle that, but first we're gonna get him to gossip with his wife. He's gonna be like, have you heard? That tank grunt dude? And then they both want to... Well, they both did want to, but we're gonna get them to do a smooch. Just one smooch. And she wants to eat lunch meat sandwiches and eat hamburgers. So I'm gonna get her to study cooking. Oh. No, we're not gonna do that! Instead we're gonna get him to come over here and find a job. Oh, and we have bills. Okay, we're gonna look for a full-time job. You know what? I'm gonna move this out of the way so that they're not, like, angry. And yes, I have set this already up for a baby. That was a spoiler. You called! Oh, shit! Oh, frick. Okay, hold on. We're paused for a second. Discord did not tell me. Oh, hello, you are here. Welcome.
I am. Hello.
You were, yes, I was just telling them about Joey and how he
Needs a job.
Yeah, he needs a fucking job. He needs to start paying rent. What the fuck?
It's okay, he'll figure it out.
No, what I was telling them was that his one true hobby is sports, and yet his interest in sports is very low. No, we don't want a music career for Joey. He wants to become Captain Hero. So we're gonna look for...
Is that like a thing he can do?
Yeah! We made this together. Yeah, he can become a superhero. He literally can.
I did not remember this.
I don't blame you. It was like a while ago that we made them.
Months ago.
Adventurer, no.
He used to be an adventurer like you. Then he got married.
Entertainment as a stand-up comedian, no. We are not gonna get the career that he wants. Politics, you know what? We're just gonna end the search. We'll look again tomorrow.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Exactly. Anyways, he's gonna come pay the bills instead. And then we also forgot to give them their random skills. So I did that already. So I gave him, how many is this? 6 in cooking, 7 in body, 2 in creativity, and 2 in cleaning.
Yeah, he is a pretty good cook.
Yeah. And then Mikon's is she has 3 in cooking, 4 in mechanical because she needs at least 3 for her job. 4 in charisma, which I know seems very wrong. A bit high and very wrong. But I am going to pretend to chalk that up to... Why is he... Oh, no. I was clicked on Mikon, that's why. I was like, why is he playing the piano? He's performing jazz. Anyways, her charisma's high, but I chalk that up to probably the fact that at this point in their lives, Joey has kind of, like, let her come out of her shell a little bit more, you know?
Okay.
Body, she has 6. I also chalk that up to she's married to Joey.
Health.
And health. Logic, 4, because obviously she's smart. Creativity is high as well. It's like at a 7. And then her cleaning is at a 10 because medical. That makes sense, right? So
she's part of the Medici clan, yeah.
Yeah. She enjoys Lister.
She enjoys purging the unclean.
Yes. So right now, she wants to reach. So yeah, and then what the hell is he? Oh, he's spying on the neighbors.
Joey.
Let's not spy on the neighbors.
This isn't Joey at all.
That's not happening. Mogus? No, stop spying on the neighbors. Make some hot dogs.
Why does he have a telescope?
Because it's on the property.
Oh.
It's just there. Also, he wanted to be friends with Daryl, but now he doesn't, so... Oh, see, now we've made an enemy of Vidkund. What the fuck? We're already gonna... You know what?
Don't fight him, Vidkund. Don't.
Don't do it. Instead, he's like, I'll play catch with this random guy in the hot tub over here. He's like, nah, I'll get in the hot tub too.
Swag. It's okay.
Yes.
Have you... Yesterday we were talking about Clockwork Orange. Have you never... You've seen it, right?
I have not, actually. That's one movie that I have not seen. And specifically because of that whole eye scene. I'm a big thing about no eye horror, as you know, so.
Well, it's not like they stick stuff into his eyes, it's just eye drops.
Yeah, but still, it's the whole prying open of the eyes and that sort of thing. So.
He volunteers for it.
I understand that he volunteers for it. It's not.
Why would he volunteer?
Oh, she just.
Get out of jail.
She just puked. She just took a shit and then puked. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like me.
I mean, she is pregnant, so. Pregante.
Oh, she purged the unclean.
She did. So I also installed a mod where she can now microwave a hot dog.
Nice.
Because why not?
Speaking of, I might go get a hot dog.
That sounds fun.
I'll wait until after the stream.
Fair. So there she is. She's microwaving it. I love how it spins. No, don't.
Don't what?
She was about to go woohoo in the bed.
No.
This is a Christian Minecraft server. Stop.
Joey, stop.
Okay, he's kind of hungry too, so you know what? We're gonna make him have a TV dinner, I guess. She's like, I guess I'll just eat this hot dog. What does she think? She's thinking about smooching while eating the hot dog. That's...
Yeah, that's about right.
Oh my god!
Hi.
He's like, hi, whatever. I'm eating this. I'm in my bathing suit. Don't ask.
Well, that wouldn't be the weirdest thing Joey's ever done.
It's true. It's true.
Considering his preferred method of entering buildings is through a 4th-story window.
Can we not?
No.
Joey,
no.
Eat your goddamn TV dinner before it...
No, Joey. You
Joey.
made him a family sim and now he's too powerful.
Also ACR. ACR's big on... Get your TV dinner! Stop trying to woohoo! God! Go take a bubble bath.
Joey is the most out of character.
It is what it is, okay? Hold on. Can I make... Huh. Where's the... Preferred dress? No. The one sim? Yes. I thought it was gender preference. That's it. Well, clearly she's not. She's actually bi. But, gender preference. Joey. I can't make him! I can't...
Make him what?
I can't make him asexual.
Oh,
damn.
No.
That's not cool. ACR. Oh, he's gonna take out the trash! What a good guy, taking out the trash.
Spying on the neighbors.
He also wants to learn fire safety. That seems kind of in character for him.
You would. Yes, fire safety, definitely.
Alright, let's have him read. No, I don't want to go there.
Read?
Yeah, that's how you learn fire safety.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's cleaning the tub. She's very tired, though. So, you know what? Oh, shit! She got her first baby bump. Nice. Yay.
Oh, I do not like the pulsing.
The pulsing of her stomach.
Yeah, that was not okay.
I'm used to that animation.
That's body horror.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's just kind of speed things along here.
Like the tapeworms in my best friend's exorcism.
Oh, that... didn't like
movie
that.
was bad.
Didn't like that. Alright, so they just aged up,
The
so...
tapeworm screeched.
It did.
They went reed.
Yeah, if you guys ever watch that movie, just don't. It's not great. The book was okay as well. I think Grady Hendrix' other book, the horror store, the IKEA, that one was better. It was like a lot more scarier, I guess. I don't know. They should make that into a TV series or something.
They should make me into a series of collectible cards made of my own skin.
I'm terrified for you. I'm very terrified.
There's a run of the comic book of the New Titans, where a specific issue got a limited run where the ink was infused with the ashes of the creator.
Oh! I think I heard of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually seen one of that comic.
Nice. No, she's busy cooking hamburgers.
Burger.
Hamburger.
Number 15, hamburger foot lettuce. Hamburger foot sandwich. Have you seen that carnivore guy?
The carnivore...
The guy who, eats a whole stick of butter and, talks about eating, raw bull testicles and shit.
Right, and then he's also eaten, raw chicken before or something.
Yeah, that dude, I don't know, man.
I don't know. You gotta be some kind of crazy to, do that.
If I ran into that guy on the street, I might actually punch the shit out of him for fear of my own life.
Out of self-defense.
he might be a psychopath.
Well, okay, here's the thing is, one of my favorite Sims content creators, Pleasant Sims, she goes by the carnivore diet, but the only thing she eats is beef or pork, and she cooks it. She makes sure she cooks it, thank God.
You get everything you need just from meat?
Apparently so. She just it's beef and dairy products. So she eats beef, pork, eggs. No chicken. Eggs.
Eggs is chicken.
Yeah, but it's not it's considered a dairy product. It's not considered a chicken product. Yeah. And cheese and milk. And cream. Literally, that's all she eats. Right? And I'm like, I don't know if I could do that, but she has lost quite a bit of weight doing that. And I'm thinking...
Yeah, I guess if you keep it... Because you can't eat only lean meat. You will starve to death on a full stomach.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's more... Why does she want to woohoo in the closet? Girl.
She's a freak.
But she... Yeah, I don't know how to explain it.
Out of all the things, that one's the least out of character we've seen so far.
Accurate. Why don't you take a shower? Because you're stinky. And then...
No stinky.
No stinky allowed.
He really likes music.
He really does. They all like music. Why don't you come watch a spooky movie? For fun. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know if
I could do it.
I don't know if I could do that. Well, specifically because it's basically an extreme version of the keto diet, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, you would lose a lot of weight because your body does use a lot of calories just breaking down meat for digestion.
Yeah. So, like,
It is like when you compare the amount of nutrients you get from plants to meat, it's like no fucking. It's not even close.
right? Like,
And that has to do with the whole food chain.
but also the fact that, like, when I was first diagnosed as, diabetic, I asked, like, my doctor and my dietitian, I was like, hey, what about the keto diet? Because the keto diet is just cut out all sugar and carbs, right? So you only eat vegetables.
That's not good because you need some.
And they were like, yeah, don't do that. What are you, like, are you stupid?
Yeah,
and I was like,
the problem is your body can't regulate the amount.
yeah. So I was like, oh,
none is just even fucking worse.
Yeah. So, yeah, they were just like, no, don't do that. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. I won't do that.
Like I remember my.
And then I did more research into the keto diet, and apparently it was meant for epileptics. Because it lowers the brain function, like, to the point where they can't have the seizures. But it also, but again, it lowers the brain function, meaning you actually
had a friend who was epileptic once. They had a seizure at school.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was scary.
So I was like, maybe not the best diet out there.
Went off on like some crazy tangent about like
there's a bug.
She was like, "Oh, I'm not like about being completely sugar free." And she was like I won't drink anything with sugar in it, like all this stuff about like no sugar at all.
Yeah.
And I remember everyone was like, "Oh, that sounds really healthy," and I was like, "No."
I mean, here's the thing.
Needs at least some of it.
Here's the thing. It carbs, which is like your breads, your grains, corn, peas, that sort of thing.
Not the food pyramid is wildly exaggerates how much of that you need in a day.
Yeah. You don't need as much as the everything needs to be cleaned. So why don't you go around cleaning stuff today, Joey? Except for that, apparently Mikon cleaned that like several times already.
I might go run over to McDonald's and get something.
Ooh. But long story short, they told me like straight to my face, like, just do normal stuff, like everything in moderation. Like, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard.
It is okay. Well, and like there was that one nutritionist, that absolute fucking madman at like I don't remember what college. Who like his whole thing was like proving that like your weight is based on calories that you consume, not necessarily what you consume. Now your health is a completely different matter. So he like survived a month entirely on like Twinkies and Pepsi.
Yeah.
And he lost like 20 pounds, and I was like, you are a man of fucking conviction, my good sir.
Oh, he's automatically going to read it. Wow. How exciting.
Sometimes AI good.
Why don't you find a job?
Why don't you find some bitches?
He's already got one.
No.
He's married to her. He has a wife, that's true. She's still sleeping. She's slowly starving to death while she does that, but...
Aren't we all? Like, I don't know, that just sounds normal.
Yeah.
Life really is just starving yourself between allocated times where it's agreed upon to eat.
Yeah. Architecture, no.
Hang on one second. I'm going to switch over to my phone, and then I am going to go run over to McDonald's.
That's fair. Intelligence, gumshoe.
You guys going on an adventure with me?
Nope. We're not going into the intelligence career. Medicine as a medical technician. No. Not happening. Instead, you're gonna find a job on the interwebs. Full time. Hello, you're back.
I am. I'm here.
So we could not find one on a newspaper, so we're checking the internet again.
We want to be Captain Hero.
We do. Education career, no.
Maybe he could teach some kids how to stop being fucking nerds.
How to get some bitches.
How to touch grass.
How to touch grass.
Have you seen that one
video where
like the guy? Yeah, no, we saw this like a couple
yeah, we saw it last night. Natural as a rat keeper. No.
They're all cheering as he goes outside and pokes him.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
pretty funny. He did it! Alright. We may have to resort to cheating. Which I don't think you care about.
No, not really.
And neither do I. Law enforcement
Cheating is only bad if you get caught.
Alright. He now works 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. as a security guard level 1.
Someone breaks into the building, he just punches them all the way to the police station.
She's like, oh, you're pretty good at that. Here, have a muffin for breakfast, I guess. She can also microwave muffins now.
Wow, that sounds a little weird.
You don't like a nice warm muffin? Or do you prefer to eat your... Do you prefer your muffins cold? Vote now on your phones. Yeah, I guess it does. Hey, Daryl called him! They're gonna be friends!
Oh, Daryl. I'm in your walls.
Daryl and Ava have like 3 kids. Going on 4 now. Non-canon.
Ghouls can't have babies.
Ghouls cannot have babies. But in The Sims, they can.
The, massive spread of necrosis over 98% of their body.
Yeah, exactly.
God, I wish...
She's eating this muffin with a fork, which is kind of weird to me, but...
Sometimes I wish I hadn't stopped streaming the Fallout campaign.
Yeah. It was fun. Alright, is he hungry yet? No, not really.
Fun. We're still going.
Well, no, it was fun to, have people come in and watch it, you know? Because we had, a couple...
Maybe we'll start that back up.
Yeah. It would be fun. No context, though.
Yeah, I'm currently at 126 subscribers on YouTube as well.
That's pretty good. I like that. She's still hungry, so she's having an omelet.
Apparently 10% of people do watch that Sonic Dash video all the way to the end.
Wow. I don't really look at my YouTube analytics. I really don't care, to be honest.
Try and find, a pattern of, why.
Yeah.
Does one of my videos have 20,000 views?
Because it's Sonic. She wants to eat hot dogs and hamburgers.
I'm 5% of all time views last.
You just cut out completely. It's probably because the Wi-Fi went down, but that's fine.
Oh yeah, because I was walking out of my house.
Yeah. Which is fine.
I'm connected to data.
That's fair.
But the the whole I did forget to upload the second a couple of parts of the Dead Space 2 or the Dead Space playthrough.
Yeah.
But I uploaded the second one of those today.
Yeah, I saw that. And you uploaded some Magic the Gathering stuff that I commented on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good match.
It was.
Puppies.
Hell yeah. She's now very stinky. He still just wants to talk to her and flirt with her and shit. So we'll wait until after she gets out of the bath because she's stinky. We don't want to be...
Is there a way to, guarantee that a sim will never cheat?
Yes, I think I've already...
Okay.
I've already set that for them. I went with cheating. Yeah, see, I said,
because
yeah.
the only way that ends with one killing the other.
You know what? You're not wrong. I think I've also set it to, yeah, her current one. And then jealousy, setting as dynamic.
Okay, so I was talking with someone on Tumblr, right?
Yeah.
And every time they make a new villain muse,
Yeah.
or like evil aligned muse, they pretty much send them at Joey, right? And then like they seem to get really confused whenever Joey catches them doing something illegal, and then just like kind of proceeds like true combo into beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And they're just like, well, what if... So, like, their most recent one is they are basically a ghoul from Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay.
And they tried explaining, like, oh, but, like, oh, yeah, I have to eat people to survive. And Joey's response was, oh, then die?
Then
like,
just...
I don't
Then just
really
die?
care.
Excuse me? You don't deserve to exist?
Like, because it's just like, okay, so Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh.
I cannot
okay,
watch
never
that
mind.
show.
We're not watching that.
I cannot watch
okay,
Tokyo
never mind.
Ghoul because
yeah.
It tries to be like, oh, these people, they're like oppressed and like humans are super racist to them, and I was like, well, you see, kind of what happens when you can only consume people.
Yeah.
And coffee, I guess.
Yeah. I know you can't see the screen right now, but Joey just rolled the want to get a puppy.
Yeah, that's about right.
I think we should do it.
Get him a boy! Get him Jev!
We're getting him Jev. Hold on, we actually have to... I'm gonna put that there. Oh god.
Yeah, I still think about the whole, I've told you the story of why Joey's dog is named Jev, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, for those of you who may watch this and don't know, Joey's dog was originally kind of like just going with the whole wolf theme that he has.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to name the dog Fenrir. That's too easy.
Yeah.
So I went and I was looking at like famous wolves, and I wanted to pick one less known. And I settled on one that actually existed, called the Beast of Jevadon.
Yeah.
Which is possibly the single animal that's killed the most humans ever.
That's fair.
Like, in terms of, like... like, obviously there are animals that collectively, as a species, have killed more. But the Beast of Jevadon killed, like, 300 fucking people.
That's
over the course of, like, 5 years. And a lot of them, it didn't even eat. It just killed them and left them there.
Oh.
It was absolute, and like, it became a Christian of southern France.
Mm-hmm.
And like the people of southern France started praying to God because they believed that the Beast of Jevadon was sent to them by the Lord as punishment for their sins. Because the Beast of Jevadon was apparently like a nearly 200-pound wolf. Like, this thing was massive. And it killed so many people, and like bullets didn't seem to hurt it.
Oh yeah.
And the government got to the point where they were like, okay, this is getting out of hand. And they sent the military down to hunt the damn thing.
Oh.
And it
That checks
killed
out.
like 7 soldiers. And then they were like, yeah, fuck it. This thing is like, whatever.
Yeah.
They couldn't get. And it's like, at some point, yeah, if I'm like, you know, pre-revolutionary France, and this like animal comes out of nowhere and inexplicably kills hundreds of people, and no one seems to be able to kill the damn thing, yeah, I'm probably thinking it's the wrath of God too.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so he's gonna eat, and then he's gonna shower, and then he's gonna go get a puppy.
Yes. Like, what always bothers me is when people are like, how on earth did people believe X and Y, like, hundreds of years ago? It's like, well, I mean, it's not a hard line to follow.
It's true.
Why did people think that gems and crystals were magical? You see, you hold a gem up to a fire, and it does the prism thing and splits the colors of the fire into all sorts of rainbow stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I don't know what a prism is and the basic mechanics of it aren't going to be understood for another 1,000 years,
Yeah.
yeah, I probably think that shit's magic.
Exactly.
Where the fuck is purple coming from? There's no purple around me.
Purple is not real. Purple's not real.
It's like, yeah, I would probably assume, oh, this must be a stone of great power. Because it, like, changes the color of light. It is not purple. But when you hold it up to the fire, it produces purple light. What is this?
Yeah.
So, like, I completely understand why that sort of thing happens.
Exactly. Anyways, we're gonna have Joey walk to a community lot to get a dog.
Walk to a community lot to touch grass.
Oh my god.
Wait, you can't do that in Strangetown. There is no grass.
There's no grass. Just cactuses.
You cannot touch grass in Strangetown.
Nope. It's just...
Imagine getting hit with a touch, with like...
Go touch grass.
Like, damn, go touch grass, you look outside, you live in fucking Nevada.
You live in the fucking desert, you're like, about that.
Yeah,
you're like, about that. Alright. We're on our way. There we go. We're going to the Planetary Pet Store to buy us a husky. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip the puppy stage. We're just gonna adopt an actual dog.
We're gonna adopt Joe.
Yeah.
The absolute goblin dog he is.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alright.
You know what I think is also kind of interesting? Is that, like, 6-7 years ago, talking about the fact that, oh yeah, I do RP and all that stuff, it was so, like, considered apex of nerdiness, right?
Well, I mean, like, even now, I don't mention it, but, like, I mention it.
Yeah.
You know?
With, like, the, with,
so
like,
are we just gonna call him Jev, or are we just gonna call him, or are we gonna call him by his full name?
Just call him Jev, that's what Joey does.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, no, the whole...
With, like, Critical Role being around now and stuff, I feel like it's becoming a lot more accepted.
Yeah.
Which I think is fine, because, like, RPing doesn't hurt anyone.
No. Husky! There he is! Woo! Alright. I mean, technically he's not a husky, but it is what it is. Husky is the closest thing.
Yeah, he's Malamute, which is just double-sized husky.
Alright, we gotta give him a collar, too. I think we'll just get him...
Red.
Red?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have a red color? I have this one with hearts on it. We don't want that. That's a pink color. That's another pink color. Here's just a simple red one. I think that'll be good. That's all we need. Just... Oh, I forgot to change his personality. Oops. Oh, he's a genius. He's between hyper and lazy. He's friendly. He's aggressive, and he's in between Pigpen. You know what? That's fine.
That's about right, yeah.
That's about right. Fair. Okay. Now we're... What are you doing? We're going... Oh, he's meeting with Loki Beaker. Okay. Joey and Loki Beaker are going to be friends, I guess. Now, he do be having to go pee-pee, so we're gonna get him to use the toilet, and then we're gonna have him walk home. Oh, wait, hold on. We don't have a mirror. Is there a mirror in here? I hope there is.
A mirror?
Yeah, because that's the only way we're gonna get this collar on him. Looks like there is not. Okay. We have a mirror at home, but I don't know if it'll work. So, who Laszlo and Jessica Ibati just fell in love with each other. What the fuck? Alright, well... Apparently
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Apparently Laszlo is cheating on his wife. That's fine, I guess.
Illegal.
Not in The Sims. I mean, it's kind of an asshole move, but...
It's just about the worst thing you could do to someone.
I mean, besides murder them. So.
No, because that's over the thing, usually.
Fair.
But, what's it called? Planeswalker Joey has also been super fun to explore.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, this is like the nerdiest shit ever. But that's what we are. We're nerds. So.
Yeah, we're giant nerds. We play tabletops on Sundays.
Exactly. Alright, so...
It's next Sunday you won't... It's this Sunday you won't be available on the next
The
Sunday.
19th. Whatever the 19th is.
That's next week.
Yeah. Oh, Mikon's taking a nap. She's like, I'm way too tired. I'm just gonna autonomously nap right now. Oh, she woke up. And the carpool will arrive. Oh! She's getting her second baby bump.
Boing.
Boing. Alright, now she's hungry. So she's gonna get leftovers. No, you're not gonna toss a football with him. Alright. We have to find a goddamn mirror. We have one right here. I don't know if this'll work, but we will.
Oh, I forgot to read the new Kengan chapter today.
Oh! Get more reactions for Joey.
Yeah, apparently Oma holds his forks in a full fist grip.
Oh! You know what? That's very in character for him.
Creature.
That's correct. I would agree. That is correct. I've watched Kengan like 3 times now.
It's great. You gotta read the manga.
I do. I actually have to get to reading the manga at one point.
Yeah.
All right. Is it gonna work? Is he gonna look into the mirror? No! Come on! Look into the goddamn mirror. Oh my god, he bark.
Thank you.
Oh, it worked! Okay, it worked. Woo!
But yeah, because the thing about Kengan and I love so much about it is that the premise of it is very much just, oh yeah, companies like having martial artists fight proxy battles for them in underground death matches.
Yeah. And then
But
it gets
there
like,
is so much more to it than that,
yeah,
and it is so focused on individual character growth. It's great.
yeah. Like there's so much more to it, and I've noticed that. Like even like from you just talking about it.
Yeah, like Leto is a guy that when you first meet him, it's like, oh, what a shithead. But then, like,
Can she not get
as
up because the dog is eating? Oh my god.
uh-oh,
What is going on? She can't get up.
uh-oh.
The dog, yeah, she couldn't get up because the dog's in the way. Okay, I have to find a better spot for the food then. We'll put it over here, I guess.
Yeah, but like Leto,
Yeah.
he's like the first guy that Oma has a Kengan match with. And Leto is like one of the fan favorite characters because he's such a cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he genuinely like he Oma gave him the reality check of welcome to the real world.
Yeah.
Because like Leto had just kind of like assumed that he was the best, and then Oma like actually hand delivered the reality check to him.
Yeah.
But then like he saw how much stronger he could be, and he like genuinely put in the effort to get better.
Yeah. And like, although he didn't win a lot of fights, he still worked hard enough to try and beat whoever he was fighting, you know?
Yeah,
Which...
like he got better.
Yeah.
He improved his skills.
Alright, let's check how long this pregnancy is. She's been pregnant
Like,
for 52 hours.
He also just has like a super goofy personality.
He's one of my favorite characters from the series.
Oh,
and like...
easy top tier character.
Exactly.
God, that fight with Kuroki, where like Leto just gets absolutely obliterated though, is just like, oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this guy? God, that was... And, like, I love how every character gets their little backstory and, like, what strength means to them.
Mm-hmm. Bro, what is this dog doing? He out here growling at people in the hot tub. He's like, I don't like this guy sitting in the hot tub. I'm gonna go bark at him.
Yeah. Oh, God. So, your opinion on Okoya, the police officer guy?
Oh, no. Fucking hate him.
He's the worst.
He's like... I don't know how to describe it, but it's literally like...
He's a Danganronpa character who escaped.
He's a Danganronpa character if Danganronpa was a lot more gorier than what people think it is.
Yeah, Okoya is what people think Danganronpa is.
Yeah.
He is... Oh, he's the worst.
Yeah, he's not
great.
Is
that even his story is pretty good.
Yeah, like I won't deny that like his idea of like justice being like that, like he has to like destroy criminals.
He has to destroy evil. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I can understand where he's coming from, but like at the same time, like
it's clearly an unhealthy obsession and everyone knows it.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, Joey should be home from work in about an hour or so. In game, of course. I'm just gonna kind of speed through. What is the dog doing?
Oh, the fisherman?
Yeah, he's cool too.
Oh, God. That fight was so... I'm so hyped for season 3 of Kengan.
I can't believe that it actually got a season 2. That's actually quite surprising.
Well, it got its 2 parts.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. Yeah, part 1 of season 1, part 2 of season 1.
Yeah.
It's getting apparently a season 2.
Yeah.
And they're apparently gonna finish it off.
That's
And
pretty
since
good.
there's so little left in actual Kengan, they'll probably slow down the pace a bit.
Yeah.
Because they went through the first 136-ish chapters in the first season.
Well,
And
again,
there's
they
only
didn't.
one chapter
Yeah.
left.
And they didn't know if they were going to be getting a season 2 for
Yeah,
that,
they
so
just
that's
wanted to
kind
get
of
up
why
to
they.
where it was.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Which makes sense. Like if you are making a show based off of a book series or a manga or whatever, and you know that it's a hit or miss, they may or may not get that second season. Yeah, you're gonna want to put you're gonna want to adapt as much of the story as possible so that people are actually interested in the story and they go out and buy said source material so that your chance.
What's wild and irritating about Kengan though is that
Yeah.
it does not have a physical release in English.
Yeah, that's my only issue with it. Oh, he's peeing outside.
It is
Oh no, he's not.
exclusively digital.
Yeah.
There's Spanish and French physical volumes.
I know, because when I tried to look it up, thinking like, oh, I'll collect this manga series and like read it, and it'd be kind of cool because it'd be kind of a more obscure series to collect. Nope, all in fucking French in Canada. There's no English, and I'm like, interesting. I wonder why.
Yeah, it is real fun though, and I tell everyone to at least give it a chance because even if you're not into the whole like shonen anime style, Kengan is there's a lot more to Kengan than just strong guys fighting.
Yeah.
Like it is very much. It's so crazy too that like Yamashita was just only supposed to be a one-chapter character.
Yeah, and then he ends up being pretty much the main character.
Yeah, it's because Oma isn't the main character, really. He's the secondary main character.
Yeah, which is wild because usually in like fight anime like that, the big buff dude is the main character, and it's his journey.
Not the little fragile old man.
Exactly. Which is hilarious, but
they're both the main character, and it's fun because the way I explain it is, Oma has everything Yamashita doesn't. Yamashita has everything Oma doesn't.
Yeah.
And the story is them trying to meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Yamashita can't be strong physically like Oma is, but he can become strong of character.
Yeah.
And like the whole like fight against Ryan, where it's the first time Oma ever fights for anyone other than himself.
Yeah.
God,
it's a good series. I definitely recommend it. I definitely recommend it.
I'm so glad I just gave it a chance.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I only know it through the anime on Netflix. Yeah. The anime's animation is not great. It's not great. It's very clearly a budget anime. But ignore that. Just please ignore that if you're ever gonna go watch it. Ignore that. Just pay attention to the story.
When the models for the characters look very good when they're moving.
Yeah. It's when they're kind of just... Yeah. And it's a mix of, like, 3D and 2D. Oh, she burned the omelet. Oh, no.
No.
No. But... Yeah, it's a mix of 2D and 3D, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, you can tell.
Sometimes it doesn't look great.
You can tell.
And on top of it, I've been telling you that the manga is far superior to the anime. The anime isn't even bad.
Yeah. So...
Like, the story of the anime is pretty
decent.
It's pretty
Like,
you
kind of a
as
little
you
above average.
yeah, as you have told me, it is pretty like accurate to the manga. Just it leaves out a couple of things here and there
It's
for time's
accurate
sake.
yeah. It's accurate to the story of Yamashita and Oma.
Yeah.
But there is a lot more stuff going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. Which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
It makes
Like,
sense
Oma's
because
second fight in the Kengan matches just gets completely fucking skipped.
yeah.
Which is why, like, I brought it up. Like, you see how, like, in his fight with Sekibayashi, it's his second fight, but his record is stated to be 2-0. Because they just fucking skipped Medicine Man.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, like, a semi-important fight, because Oma uses something he learns while fighting Medicine Man to fight someone later.
Yeah. But again, strapped for time, you only have a set amount of episodes. You can't really shove a lot into one thing all at once. It's complicated. And I understand the way most anime are, because like especially if they're adapting like a source material like from a manga. Like for example, I'm 99% sure I haven't watched the Chainsaw Man anime yet. I'm waiting until I finish volume 11 before I go and do that, which I'm on volume 6 now, so I should be very close to finishing that soon. And I'm gonna be 99% sure that like a lot of stuff that happens in the manga is not gonna happen in the show, because obviously you have how many episodes is the anime? I think it's 12. Yeah, it's 12, right? So 12 episodes, you have to cover roughly 100, maybe 150 chapters in those 12 episodes. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to do that. So
yeah, like, and I've been doing this with Volt as we're watching JoJo.
Yeah.
If something unimportant gets mentioned, I'll just tell him, don't worry about that.
Yeah. Which makes sense!
JoJo does the opposite of covering too much.
Yeah.
Alright, I am home.
We're home.
And I'm back with my computer.
We have bills to pay. Hey! Oh, no. We have to stop Jev. We have to stop Jev from destroying the garbage can. You are not allowed to destroy garbage can. No destroying garbage can. Alright. Instead, we will play with you. Alright. She read a book. Now she's gonna go to the bathroom. Let's see how far she has. 67 hours. So soon.
2 hours? Nice.
No, soon. 75 hours have to pass in game before she gives birth. So alright, he wants to continue learning fire safety, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have him learning fire safety. She is hungry again, so she's gonna have some...
Makes sense.
Yeah.
She's eating for 2.
She is. She is. Girl! Why are you trying to walk through them?
She did.
Girl!
Why is Joey walking through the chairs?
Oh my god. Okay, have lunch. Have a cup of ramen. See a wolf. She wants to give love. He's eating. He's crunching. He's crunching, all right. Look at him. Don't sit in the chair. Oh no, get your ramen before it burns. Not that it will, but you know. Oh.
Set something on fire that's 40% water.
Scold for destroying the furniture. You do not need to destroy our couch. It's already from the dumpster.
Jev.
Don't do that.
Oh, real Jev would never.
Well, you'd have to train him to do that. Alright, she is gonna have a nap after she cleans it up.
I mean, Joey never actually puts a collar on Jev.
Yeah, but if you don't do it in the Sims and the dog either runs away or gets lost somehow, there's a like 80% chance it won't come back to the house if it doesn't have a collar. So it's pretty much a good idea to just, you know, give it a collar. Yeah. Have chili. Make some chili for yourself there, Joey.
Chili.
Delicious. That's one of our meals from HelloFresh this week. I can't wait to try it.
What kind of chili is it?
I have no idea. Wait. It's chili.
I remember I went to this restaurant once and they had chicken chili and it was really fucking good.
I love chicken chili. It's really good. Oh, he burned it. Yeah, he burned it.
At least he knows fire safety.
Not yet. He hasn't finished that skill yet.
No.
I forgot that he's terrified of fire.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine what will happen when he, if and when a fire happens. Meanwhile.
He'll just die.
No, if he has fire safety, he won't die. So.
No, he'll just die.
Oh. Oh. We'll just murder him off. It's fine.
Put him in the pit.
Yeah.
Then bulldoze the lot.
You can't bulldoze, well, if you bulldoze a lot with Sims living on it, they will move back to the family bin.
Oh.
Yeah. It's essentially they just get evicted from that lot.
So can you have people from Strangetown move to the other towns?
Not unless I install an Uber hood, which is basically I basically you can create. I'll do a quick save and I'll show you, because we'll just save the lot real quick. We're almost done this round anyways. Okay. We're on Thursday, so.
And then we can start some TMNT too.
Right. So, as you can see, there's these neighborhoods on the screen. These are the original that came with, but then you can also create your own custom neighborhood. So people have rewritten the files of these to kind of blend them all into one neighborhood, and then what you would do,
turbo size,
which they call an Uber hood, right? Where you would then download that file, add it into your game, and then you would actually play it that way. And that way you would actually, and what it would be is it would probably just be Pleasant View, but they would call it Uber Pleasant View or Uber Hood Pleasant View with Strangetown, Veronaville, whatever, right? And then what you would do is you would go in, your main neighborhood would be Pleasant View, but then you would have sub-hoods, which would be like your university, your downtown, your Blue Water Village, but it would be Strangetown and Veronaville and the other main hoods as sub-hoods to Pleasant View. And then that way, the Sims from those neighborhoods would actually be able to interact with people in or in Pleasant View or whatever. So,
Neat.
yeah, I know. I do plan on doing an Uberhood one of these days. Probably not anytime soon, but maybe.
It sounds like a lot.
It is. You would have to, especially the way I play with like rotational gameplay. That shit would take forever to get through everyone, and then you would have on top of that all of their kids, all of the generations after them, and then like constant like it would be way too much for me to do on stream. I'd probably
what
just
does it say Joey's fears are?
Oh, his fears are death of Mekon, be rejected for play with Jev, and be rejected for give love to Jev.
Oh, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. But he does want to be friends with Loki Beaker, so maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll have him call Loki Beaker and chat with him.
Oh, look at that good boy.
Yeah. We're just gonna talk to him. We're not gonna...
So, does, like, Captain Hero... Is that, like... Does the sim actually get, like, superpowers?
Not really. Their uniform is basically like a superhero costume, and then their commute to work is that they just fly off into the sky. And I don't know what they do at work because it's a rabbit hole thing, right? So, oh, maybe they have superheroes? I don't know. All right, she's awake. Yeah, probably. So, I'm gonna check to see how long. 71 hours! We got 4 hours, baby! Where is she going? She's gonna go talk to that dude. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna have this baby out in the front lawn.
The first thing the baby will do is touch grass.
Which would not be surprising.
Yeah, it's gonna be Jung-mi.
Yeah, well, that's if it's a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, what is she doing now? Oh, they're gonna casually sit on the couch. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. They're gonna do a woohoo on the couch. It's fine.
I don't like woohoo.
We're not looking at it. We're watching these people in the hot tub. Caitlin and
That's
Gary.
only marginally better.
It's fair enough.
God, hang on. I need to find this fucking image that like lives rent free in my head.
All right.
It's of a McDonald's box.
Oh. She's now hungry, tired, and has to piss real bad.
Here you go.
Let's see it.
No.
Oh, it's too big?
No, it's my browser crashed.
Oh.
I'm using my phone, so.
That's fair. Alright, Joey, what are you doing?
Alright. I'm sending it to you. Right now in DMs.
Alright. You're gonna need 2 hands, Grand Mac.
No.
Grandma.
You're gonna need 2 hands, Grandma. That lives rent free.
Oh my god. Alright. Joey needs to eat something. I'm gonna have him eat some cookies.
Whenever I'm talking with my
you know
grandma
what? We're gonna have him
something at a restaurant and she gets her food, I always say you're gonna need 2 hands, Grandma.
Does she know where that reference is from?
Yes.
Oh, you've shown her the picture.
It was just like, it's like, yeah, the Grand Mac. When you look at the box from a top down, it looks like it says you're gonna need 2 hands, Grandma.
Hilarious.
And I don't know why. That just seems like a really funny statement to me.
I like how Joey is sloppy enough that he does not wash his hands after he goes to the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
I have a mod that if they're neat, they like to wash their hands after they pee, and if they're not neat, they're like sloppy, they don't.
Joey, you hug your wife with those hands?
Oh, he just burped too. Look at him. He's got the stinky fart gas all around his... Oh god, Joey, what the hell, man? He's also gotta take a shower, so... Oh, she's having the baby right now. There it is. She's like, hello? Meanwhile, Joey's sitting here eating fucking chips. He's like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, hi.
He's like, nah, I gotta go to work.
You?
He's one of the neighbors. All the neighbors are gonna come in and see the new baby. They're like, oh shit!
Oh man, the baby's so powerful it's bending reality.
It's true.
Oh, so in postal brain damage, this is something I meant to tell you a while back, but I never did. In the first level, it's a...
You were correct.
Kind of parody of... Oh, it's Jung-mi.
It's me. We have a baby girl first.
The first level of Postal is kind of like a parody recreation of like Main Street Pleasantville, right?
Oh, okay.
And in one
Pleasant
of the
View?
houses, you can find a couple of Sims who have died because their little diamond thing above them fell into their heads.
Hilarious. Oh, she also wants to learn parenting. Okay, fair enough. Let's
Love the
feed
Postal games.
Yeah, they're pretty funny. Okay, can you get out of my house? What the hell? They're just gonna stand here and watch me feed my baby.
Kate is actually me, Conchu's let her cover slip.
And now they're just hanging out in my house. What the hell?
Whoa. I'll have you know her husband is a security guard.
Her husband is a security guard. Level 1. Oh, she wants Jeb to get a job, too. She wants him to work in the service career. Can you please
accurate.
leave? We can lock that in.
Jeb is a service dog.
Can you go away, Gary? Can you stop fucking shitting on my toilet and go away? Gary,
Just
please.
execute Gary.
What? Girl? What are you doing? Get away from my baby! Go away, Gary! Stop feeding my baby! Put the baby down. Yes, put it on the floor. Thank you.
See, canonically, this would be where Joey comes in through the windows.
She's like, get the fuck away. Go home. Go away. Yes, I know you want to go to sleep. Thank you.
Alright, so Kate.
Why is he still... Why is he still here? Go away. You have a question. What's your question?
If you were able to become immortal, would you do it?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to... I don't want to live right now. She's lecturing him. She's like, excuse me, but please leave.
Also, what dog was that walked up to the door?
A stray. Why is he still here? Go away.
What the fuck, Gary?
Gary's just like... Oh my god. Do I have to do the cheat where I delete him? Oh my god.
Gary.
Leave my goddamn house. We do not want you here. Okay, you can go to sleep now. The fucking... He broke our TV. What the hell? Who has the higher...
Shit.
Mekon has the higher mechanical skill.
Gary.
I want to fight Gary.
Wait, Kate, I need to ask a very important question.
Alright, what's your important question?
Is the gnome contained?
Yes. The gnome
good.
is still contained.
I think he'll get out by April.
Oh no. So fun fact about the gnome, like the object in-game, if you have it on your lot, uncontained, and you have a party, like let's say like we had a gnome here in this lot, and Mekon held a party or whatever, right? One of the party guests would most definitely steal it. And then the next day, whoever hosted the party or whoever the party was for would actually go out in the middle of the night and steal it back.
Oh my god.
I'm not joking. It happens. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, you have to wake up. The baby's stinky. Look, you have to change the diaper.
No stinky allowed.
No stinky diaper allowed.
Did we have a fear locked in for Joey of fire?
No. We did not. But he is gonna come home in about 2 minutes.
In about a bit.
In about a second. Alright, let's feed the baby in the middle of the night.
Throw the baby into the stratosphere like the Forgers. Bye, Anya.
Bye. Hey, he got a promotion. Let's see. Joey has been promoted to cadet level 2. You're going to the police academy with a starting salary from the city, burning a hole in your blues. Like a combination of boot camp and college, the experience can be physically and mentally draining. Improve your body skills so you can graduate and get a real job. Joey now works from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., starting immediately. Joey brought home 448 simoleons and got a bonus of 896 simoleons.
Wow, he's good at his job. Who'd have thought?
Who would have thought? And he does not need another body skill, because look, he's got plenty.
He's got a lot of it.
So we're going to have him... He's very tired, but we're going to have him take a quick shower. We're going to get him to scold Jev for using the bed.
No, it's fine.
No, Joey would not be able to use the bed if Jev did not.
It's okay. Joey sleeps on the couch. It's fine.
You are gonna put.
Jev is doing a good boy thing. He got off bed.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we're gonna get him to take a shower and then sleep, and then she is gonna go right back to bed as well.
God, the pure fucking unfiltered joy that Jev would have in the bad end AU seeing Joey for the first time in 3 years.
Yeah.
It would be a I will not leave your side ever again kind of hyper.
Exactly. Also, there's a dirty plate in the kitchen. That's why we hear flies buzzing, but that's fine.
I don't.
Oh, right. You're watching the stream via Twitch, but that's fine.
Google Chrome is not my default browser. No, it isn't.
All right. So we have 2 more days in this, whatchamacallit?
Circus.
In this round. I forgot the word for a minute there. So far, so good!
Joey getting money.
Technically, Jungmi is not born in the right order, but that's fine.
We don't gotta worry about that.
We'll just pretend Nozomi doesn't exist
Yeah.
yet. We'll see. Mikan still is only 22 days until she becomes an elder. She has plenty of time to have another. So, and we'll just speed this along. The baby is awake. Now, he does have work today, which is gonna be shit. But one of them has to go to work today, and it's not gonna be Mikan because she has 2 vacation days.
And a baby.
And a baby. But she's technically off today anyways, so it doesn't matter. Alright, Mikan is awake.
To real life, Joey would find a way to be here for the baby.
Yeah. He'd be like, no, I retire for a little bit.
Beer's burning food.
Who's burning food?
Is that Mikan's sphere down there?
Burn food, yeah. Oh my god, everything is stinky here.
Big stinky. There's the Nurgle worshippers. They're coming.
They're coming. They're on their way. Oh right, we forgot to pay our fucking bills.
Between your toes, and they're excited.
Alright, I'm just gonna cheat Joey's motives because I don't feel like we're gonna make everyone full.
The fucking great clean one.
The great clean one.
It's so bad.
Right?
It's so the great clean one is so disturbing.
Yeah.
It makes you prefer the rotting flesh and stomach mouths of the great unclean ones.
I also really love that one of Joey's wants is to go on a mountain vacation. Which we're not going to do that on stream. And the reason why is because the last time I tried to go on a vacation on stream, my computer shit itself so bad that it crashed the game, and then I tried reopening the game, and it just crashed it again.
So Sims 2 did a Sims 2.
Yeah.
I don't think any game has tried to prevent its own existence more than Sims 2.
It's true.
It's like the moment that they were like, "Alright, we're gonna make a Sims 2." The concept of the game itself was like, "Oh fucking yeah, really?"
Well, apparently the story goes that the Maxis Studios ended up burning down midway through the development of The Sims 2. So they saved what they could, but then they had to start most of it from scratch. Which is wild to me.
Didn't get their deadline moved.
Yeah, and so they had to work with what they had, which was not a lot. Oh, Jev's a stinky boy. Jev's a stinky boy. Oh, we're gonna have to give him a bath.
As dogs tend to be.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Riley got a haircut and a bath today. He went to the groomers. How
often do you give Riley a bath?
I mean, you don't have to give a dog a bath like once a week type thing. But like you maybe once or twice a month. That sort of thing.
Yeah, I guess their fur covers most of it.
Yeah. Alright, we are gonna wash Jev.
Has Riley continued to yump around like a maniac?
No, today he's been pretty sleepy because he had an exciting day at the groomers. So he's...
Does he enjoy the haircut?
And, yeah, he was actually a pretty good boy, apparently, according to the groomer.
Has he gotten any less of a menace?
Today he's been a good boy. He has been no menacing.
Overall. Still just the same chaos.
Yeah, pretty much. He's been sleeping all day, pretty much, because when a dog has a bath, they end up, like, very relaxed, and, like,
The mammalian dive reflex.
Yeah, it's kind of like, my anxiety was, like, up to here during the bath, that now it's, like, I'm crashing, so I need to, like, sleep it off. So he's just been kind of, like, really lazy today and just kind of sleeping things off, and yeah. So. Alright, yeah. Jeff's being a good boy. And he's... Yay! We're gonna have to praise him once he jumps out of the bath. Yay! We'll praise for behaving in the tub. She's like, good boy. Good job. And then we'll find a pet job for him, since that's what she wants.
God, right before this, I was playing some Magic with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I just drew, like, the power bombs all over and over. Hang on one moment.
Uh-oh. No, she wants a service. She wants him to be a service dog. Yeah.
But yeah, I just kept drawing, like, powerful cards after powerful cards after powerful cards.
Wow.
And just... It came down to I killed someone, or the one guy that we didn't know, because I figured he would be the most likely to kill me next.
Right.
I didn't really have anything to actually worry about. I had so much fucking life at the end of that game. You start with 40 life. At the end of the game, I was sitting on about 64.
Nice.
So I was a very healthy man.
You were extreme health.
I was eating all the salad. You can create food tokens in Magic.
Nice.
I joked with my friend about it, and I was just like, yeah, like, you can do just about anything in Magic. And he was like, can you make a deck where you, like, throw cookies at people? And I was like, not yet, unfortunately. The very next set introduced a gingerbread man creature card.
So you were like, well, there you go, there it is!
I was like, there you go, now you can throw cookies at people. It's actually a really good card, too.
That's so funny.
It's called Ginger Brute. You probably would have liked Throne of Eldraine. It was a Magic the Gathering set themed entirely around, like, European fairy tales.
Okay.
But, like, with like, Brothers Grimm fairy tales.
Yeah, like dark fantasy
so there was,
type
like, a
stuff.
lot of witches, a lot of, like, magic cookies, stuff like that.
That's pretty
people
cool.
getting turned into frogs and stuff.
I love frogs. I love when people get turned into frogs.
There's actually a really notorious combo called the Witch's Familiar and the Witch's Cauldron.
Mm-hmm.
So Witch's Cauldron is a 1-drop artifact. You can tap it, sacrifice a creature, and create a food token.
Yeah.
Witch's Familiar is a 1 black cat.
What the hell? This girl just passed out. Why?
Gary.
She, like, lives right here. I don't know why she can't... I don't know. Whatever. Also, somebody rang our doorbell, but we're not answering it. It's our friend. But it's okay.
But what happened was, so, Witch's Familiar, when it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
Mm-hmm.
And you can sacrifice a food token to put it from your graveyard back onto the battlefield.
Oh.
So you'd play the Witch's Familiar, you'd sacrifice it to the Cauldron to get a food token, and then you would sacrifice the food token to put the Familiar back on the field.
Joey got promoted again.
Damn, he's
Joey
good.
has been promoted to Patrol Officer Level 3. You're riding the mean streets of SimCity in a squad car. Dangerous work without a lot of pay. Keep yourself in top physical condition and study up on your logic skills so you can be considered for a shield. Joey now works from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. starting immediately. Which means he's probably got to go... No, he's off today. Okay. Oh.
His schedule has changed twice in the last 2 days.
They both passed out from heat exhaustion.
Yeah, Gary deserved it.
Yeah, he wouldn't leave our fucking house.
And now there's a skunk.
Yeah, don't worry about that. So now he needs a logic skill, and the only way to get that on this lot would be through the, whatchamacallit? The fucking...
One logic.
Yeah, just one logic.
The carpool for Jeff.
Yeah, because he's gotta go work. He's a working boy now. That reminds me, we have to teach him how to shake in order for him to get a promotion. So.
Our dog has a job.
The dog has a job. He's gonna make us some money. I mean, technically...
This almost feels like exploitation.
I mean, some dogs do have jobs, you know? Okay, you should
Yeah, but
clean
Jeff
that.
is supposed to just be a comfort dog.
That's what he's doing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that.
Given to Joey because Joey has severe PTSD.
It's true. He's gonna make himself... What would he prefer? Salmon? Pork chops? Spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Alright, and then...
Yeah, but so the Witch's Cauldron, which is familiar, was very, very popular during Throne of Eldraine.
Alright, off to work he go.
In Magic, we're actually about to go back to Eldraine after we're done with Phyrexia.
Ooh. Alright, you gotta go to work there, Jev. Bye-bye! Have fun on your first day.
There's another thing that I fucking love.
You're not going
So
in
in the new set, the next set coming up,
Yeah.
we're doing a whole thing of two legendary creatures teaming up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we've got like Yargle and Multani working together. It just got the Omega level frog.
Big old froggy.
5-drop 18/6. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's just like, how good does a vanilla creature need to
I'm
be
actually gonna
to see
move
play in
this.
standard? It has to be able to kill someone in 2 hits, I guess.
We're gonna put this here instead.
I was talking with my friends about it, and I was like, you know, Yargle and Multani doesn't say on the card that it must be blocked if able, but its power and toughness definitely say this card must be blocked if able.
You can definitely put her in the chair. What the
But one of the team up creatures is a vampire
Mm-hmm.
who has built a church on the back of a dinosaur.
All 3 of them have passed out from heat exhaustion. Look at them! They're just laying there! Okay. I think he goes here. We're just gonna put them back in their
Sell the object for Zeus.
no.
Lord, what happened?
They got heat exhaustion. So once they are in their...
the hot tub in the middle of Nevada.
Hey man. Some Sims really like...
Is Mekon fix?
She's fixing the TV, yeah.
Yay.
She's got the higher mechanical skill, so she's less likely to get electrocuted by it.
If you get electrocuted, do you just die?
No, you could just... There's a chance that you won't die. You'll just get electrocuted, that's all.
But, yeah, no. With the advent of food tokens being added into Magic, you can now throw exploding food at people.
Nice.
Because there's things that are like, oh, sacrifice an artifact, deal 2 damage to an opponent or something. It's like, here, have a cookie.
Alright, you need a logic skill. So you're gonna dispose of that. And then you're gonna come all the way over here. Look, there she is. She's gonna get right back into the fucking... She's gonna get right back into the hot tub. Like, what the hell? That's why I don't really like, the apartments, because, like, you're, like, these are called roomies when they're just the ones that fill up the other apartments. They tend to do stupid shit like this, or they get into fights with each other or something like that. And, like, the game, and the game, like, automatically is like, hey, look at that! Okay, the best way to do this is actually through here. We'll do reset temperature, everyone.
With state gambling regulators to legalize betting on scripted match results.
Wow. Oh, she learned... Oh, I thought she was... Oh, my goodness.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, right?
Yeah?
Like, since the WWE would have to put in, like, something that, like... Because what's to stop a wrestler from telling their friend what the result of a match is gonna be?
Yeah.
Because, like, if the matches are scripted, then...
I mean, all of the matches in WWE are pretty much scripted.
Like, that's why, like, betting on them is, like, extremely unfair.
Yeah.
Because some people are gonna know. It's betting on a predetermined outcome.
Yeah.
So some people are gonna know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Which is kind of weird, but...
And extremely unethical.
Yeah.
It's like, I flipped 3 coins and then asked you what your bets are on how many heads and how many tails I got.
Yeah.
And then I place my bets after that.
Because you already know the outcome.
Already know the outcome.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't think you should be able to bet on predetermined results.
Yeah. That's not fair.
There would have to be a, like, frankly insane amount of like, regulation going on to make sure people aren't, like, telling
Oh
their
my
friends.
god, this girl is so stupid. And I thought I, like, fixed this for her. Like, Jesus Christ. Go back to your fucking trailer. Alright, you gotta change Jungmi's diaper. She do be doing a stinky.
Oh my lord.
What?
A YouTuber pivoted to making alt-right content and is starting to meet her new audience. And so this girl posted a video, "I've left the left."
Okay.
Top comment: "As a conservative man, I don't understand how you as a woman can have any personal opinion. Your place is in the kitchen where you belong as the weak gender. You should serve your husband and keep quiet. As a conservative man, or as a conservative woman, you should know that loud women are sinful and will burn in hell."
Huh.
But I'm crazy for thinking that transgender people are human.
Right. There was a YouTuber I used to watch all the time. She was like a sex education, like sex positive, like education person. And then she started dating a guy who was very openly like alt-right. And she started making videos on like, well, maybe we should hear both sides of the story. And I'm like, I'm gonna stop you right there and not do that. And then I just unsubscribed because I was like, no, I'm not dealing with that. And apparently now she has like the low, like she's like just doing terribly. And I don't think she even posts on YouTube anymore, because like her audience just turned on her and was like, no. Fuck right off with that.
Oh man.
He made that soup.
Interesting. Like, I'm just kind of scrolling through Reddit a little bit.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger warns those on a path of hate and anti-Semitism that they could end
I
up
saw that.
like his Nazi father, and I was like, what? And I
Yeah.
thought about it, and I was like, yeah, he did grow up in like Austria in like the 60s.
But if you actually watch that video, he talks about how his father spent the rest of his life after being like a Nazi in Germany trying to make up for that. And like how his father felt like an absolute like complete utter like jackass for doing that. Like he didn't want to do, like he felt like he had to do that. No, you're not hanging out with the baby. You're gonna sleep. Both of you are. Yeah, if you watch that full video, it like Arnold talks about how his dad really just spent the rest of his life trying to make up for the shit that he did, and how he felt eternally guilty for the rest of his life. And that it makes a total sense, because I have a cousin whose grandfather on their side, not my side, was part of Hitler's youth, and he spent the rest of his life trying to make up for it, because he felt so eternally guilty about it.
You have earned 107 simoleons!
Yay! What a good boy! But yeah, no, I saw that video. It was really interesting to watch. And I like Arnold. I think he's a really interesting guy.
Schwarzenegger is
he was a
guy
politician.
who's dozens of times smarter than you would think he is.
Yeah, but he was also the governor of California for like the longest time.
Like 10 years, 20 years.
Yeah. Which is like wild, because you would think like, hey, wait a minute. Like,
he apparently was pretty damn good at it.
Yeah, apparently he got voted like in multiple times, so
yeah, he didn't lose a re-election campaign, he retired.
Yeah. He said, yeah, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Bye-bye. You know, like, oh, okay.
He's also still absolutely fucking yoked.
Yeah.
He's 75!
Yeah. And he's still pretty jacked. So, that's pretty cool.
Listen, honestly, like, how jacked Arnold was in his prime...
Yeah.
is like, there is no way in hell he was ever going to lose all that muscle.
Fair, right?
Arnold in his prime, like, he the greatest bodybuilder of all time.
Yeah.
Like, no one's done what Arnold did.
That's accurate.
Also a pretty good actor.
He was a pretty good actor. I mean, he's known for like the big macho roles, but he has played some like interesting, more serious characters, I guess.
Last Action Hero was really interesting.
Yeah, he's played some goofy roles too, right? So
yeah. Last Action Hero is a movie where it's a concept of an Arnold Schwarzenegger character ends up in our world.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and it's like a kid who's like a super huge Arnold Schwarzenegger movie fan.
Okay.
I'm trying to like convince him that it's like, wait, no, you can't just go fight hundreds of people.
That's so funny, actually.
Or it might be the kid ends up in the movie, and he's like using his knowledge of the tropes.
Oh,
to, like,
okay.
Get through. It's kind of a Scream take on like Commando.
Oh, okay, so it's like a parody, but like a really good parody, like Scream. Which, okay, I've been seeing advertisements for the new Scream movie, and it like I heard the last one that just came out was really good. Yes. I know the second one and I think the third and the fourth one were just okay. They weren't great. But apparently this last one, the fifth one, is like kind of a return to the roots, where it's like it's kind of parodying the tropes of horror at the time.
Yeah,
but this one, I keep getting advertisements for it, and it one of the stars is Jenny Ortega, who played Wednesday in the Wednesday show.
Yeah, she was in the fifth one too, I think.
Oh, she was? Okay. 'Cause like I have no idea. I think, but they're mainly like all the advertisements that I'm seeing are mainly focusing on her, as like she's like the main star of it or something. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. Kind of riding off of her fame of like Wednesday and like probably the last one now too, right? But like, I have no idea what has happened in the last one, and they're like, you remember the last one, and I'm like, all the advertisements are like, remember the last one, and I'm like, no, why would I remember the last one?
It's probably like the second or third best of the Scream movies.
Yeah.
Because like the first one is like all-time classic.
Yeah.
The second one is kind of sketchy. The third one's kind of fun.
Yeah.
The fourth one is okay.
It's not great.
Like, here's the thing, right? Is that Scream 1 is parodying like slashers as a whole. Scream 2 is parodying sequels. And Scream 3 is parodying a trilogy.
Okay.
Scream 4 is parodying the like 2010s era reboots of horror franchises.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually like 7 years ahead of the curve on like one of its jokes.
Fair.
Of, like, oh, there's new rules, like you can't kill the gay character, which is like so wild because that didn't become a trope until like the last few years.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like really wild how they were so far ahead of it.
I mean, one of the biggest tropes in and it's been made fun of in like most parody media about horror is like the black guy always dies first, right? Which which
actually isn't as common as you'd think.
It's not. That's what I've noticed too. It's not.
There was a couple of years where like incidentally that kind of happened.
Right?
But, like, that's not as common as you would think. It's also like how I was telling you about how, like, a lot of horror movies are just a lot of women dying. It's no, actually, most horror movies, the victims are overwhelmingly male.
Yeah. But, like...
You just think they are because of movies like Black Christmas, My Bloody Valentine.
Well, and also the fact that, like, a lot of the advertising for these movies...
It's like the women running away.
Tends to be, yeah, exactly. The women are the ones being chased. The women are the ones being,
being attacked.
You're not going to work today.
But yeah, if
yeah.
you I watched this YouTube channel called Dead Meat, and what he did is he counts the kills in
Yeah.
movies, and he makes jokes and all that. He makes great content.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos.
like,
They're pretty cool.
He made it through like the entire Friday the 13th series, and then like a couple of months after that of like weekly uploads until he finally covered a movie that had like one more girl die than men.
Yeah.
It is like shockingly rare for like more women to die in a horror movie than men. And I find that super interesting because that is like because the statistics don't line up with what people like think.
Yeah.
And it's like and I was thinking about why that is, and the reason that it's so many men dying is because a lot of time they're the police officers.
Or yeah. Or they're,
or like, in the case of like aliens, they're the space marines.
Yeah. But it's also the fact that like a lot of the advertisements for these will talk about like how, or will show like the women running away, the women getting stabbed, the women, bloody and gory and experiencing, gruesome deaths. And that's why we get it stuck in our heads like, hey, the women are the ones that are the victims here,
Yeah. But on the same coin, there's also the trope of the final girl.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like the final survivor is always the rough and willing to fight back girl that we've been following.
Yeah.
And I mean very remember Dude Bro Party Massacre was very clearly making a joke about women in a horror movie? Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Dude Bro Party Massacre was fucking great.
I love that movie. That movie was just a wild ride from start to finish.
I just remember Volt sitting there in stunned silence for 70% of that movie,
just, huh?
what the fuck is this? And
He's
he
like,
was just
huh?
why are we watching Dude Bro Party Massacre 3? And I was like, oh, there isn't a 1 or 2.
Yeah. I mean, that was the whole joke, was that
there was a Dude Bro Party Massacre 1. It was a 30-second video on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Because it was made by the 30-second films crew or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and Dude Bro Party Massacre 1 was just such a fucking smash hit. And they're all huge horror movie fans that they just wanted to actually make it.
Yeah. But, that was a good film, but it was, also the type of film that, you have to go into it knowing that it's a parody, because then
Craig killed 1,387 people!
Yeah, because then by the time because I remember Volt just sitting there in, absolute horror, because he was like, wait a minute, this is a horror movie? And we're like, no, it's a parody. And he's like, oh!
Very good parody of horror movies.
It's a very funny parody of horror movies.
Yeah, I'd say Scream 1 is probably the best parody of horror movies ever, because it's such a good parody that,
people don't realize that it's a parody.
As its own horror movie and not realize it's a joke.
Yeah.
Which, that's another thing, is that, I think the best parody of action movies is RoboCop.
Yeah.
Because RoboCop is such a good parody of action movies that, 90% of people don't even realize it's a parody.
Mm-hmm.
And, you gotta understand that, it's made, the first scene in RoboCop is fucking RoboCop hanging out of a car door and, he blows up a, truck with a pistol.
which is like
Like,
wildly
he's fucking
inaccurate,
outrageous.
but like, yeah,
And then, like, 5 minutes later, he's getting dismembered with a shotgun.
exactly.
Like, it is completely unhinged. That's the same thing as that Starship Troopers made by the same guy, and it's such a good parody that people just thought it was a bad sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Though, of course, once you know Starship Troopers is a parody of, like, Star Wars and all that, it becomes a phenomenal movie.
Yeah. Oh, right, it's Saturday, so what's her name made us hot dogs. It's supposed to be a party.
Like, I think, like, there's something to be said about being so good at making fun of what you're making that, like, people don't get the joke.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh. Alright, well, we're just gonna watch, Jeb for a bit while,
Yeah.
Mikon and Joey.
Go do whatever it is they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
The carpool for Joey will arrive in an hour. He's like, hold my beer. I gotta make another baby first.
1 minute.
Most men.
Yeah. Have you ever seen, there's a really fucking good meme of, like, how Nero was born in
Yeah, they were
DMC.
trying for a baby.
Oh.
Alright.
There's a really great meme where it's, how Nero was born. As Virgil gets this girl into a bed, right?
Yeah.
And he, like, unzips his pants, turns around and zips his pants up again. And she's like, wait, what are you doing? It's already done.
It's already done.
Judgment nut.
Oh my god. No, you're not hanging out with the baby.
God. DMC, oh man.
That's a game series we need to play.
Yeah. Once you get your new PC,
Yeah.
you have the whole series now.
I do have the whole series, so no. I'm gonna dispose of that.
DMC 1 and 2 are probably going to be the hardest to get through.
Yeah.
Because Devil May Cry didn't become DMC until 3.
Yeah. But that's okay.
Because Devil May Cry 3 is one of the most important video games ever made.
Mm-hmm. It's like what we were discussing on your channel yesterday with, like, there's certain games that are, like, the most important games.
Yeah, like, I would say DMC 3 is the most important character action game ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Because without DMC 3, you don't get, like, God of War.
Yeah.
You definitely don't get Bayonetta.
I just heard my phone go off. I was like, who is that Japanese man just talking? Huh? It's my dumb gotcha game.
Ugh.
Hee.
But the, yeah, like, every genre, like, I don't think there's any one best game ever made.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's best games in a genre.
Yeah. Or there's
Like, if you're going...
It's maybe they're not oh, did she poop? What is going on?
Like, I'm not a big fan of RPGs.
Yeah.
But, like, I will say with full confidence that Persona 5 is, like, easily top 10 RPGs ever fucking made.
Yeah.
And if not RPGs overall, then definitely top 10 JRPGs.
Yeah. I like it. I like it too.
That game's almost as close to as perfect as you can get.
Exactly.
It has, like, a pretty much timeless visual style. It'll never look outdated.
No. Granted, I'm a little personally biased because Persona 3 is my favorite of the the Persona series.
Yeah.
But I will admit that one can be a little dated, especially in the UI and the mechanics and all of that.
Yeah, but visually, Persona 5's never going to look outdated.
Yeah, no.
Its menus and everything are always going to feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Its story is fun. Its story is relatively simple, but carried by the fact that all the characters are good.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, is that you could have a pretty basic story carried entirely by the fact that your characters within that story are phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, granted, there's always going to be a few, mishaps, but because there were, like, some story-wise elements that were, like, not that great about Persona 5, but you could say that about any game, to be honest. Like, even the ones that are the best in their series or whatever.
Yeah, like, Persona 3 is
very outdated.
Even more so
mechanically
of a
wise.
just time management fucking hellscape than a normal Persona game already is.
Yeah.
Because you can't do Social Link 10 with everyone, really. I mean, you can, but it's really hard.
Yeah, you would have to, like...
You would have to actually have a schedule.
Yeah, you would have to, like, literally schedule it out yourself.
Like, before the game started.
Yeah.
It is absolute nightmare fuel to try.
Oh, Jungmi's birthday is only a day away.
Nice.
She's gonna be a toddler. And now
then,
she's gonna eat something. What is she making?
For stealth games, I would say, okay, so my opinions on Metal Gear is that each Metal Gear game is extremely important for one reason or another. Metal Gear 1 basically originates the stealth genre. Metal Gear 2 significantly refines the stealth genre to the point where guards actually have peripheral vision in that game now.
Which,
Which is a huge step up. Metal Gear Solid revolutionized, like, it and Half-Life came out almost, like, right around the same time, and they, like, changed video game storytelling forever.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is a landmark in video game graphics and, like, visual design. Because that game still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, absolute landmark. That game looks better than Metal Gear Solid 3.
It's a pretty good game. I will admit that, like, I don't have a lot of experience with the Metal Gear games because they just weren't my thing as a kid. Then again, when I was a kid, video games weren't my thing. My thing was, going outside and playing and, like, and climbing jungle gyms, and I liked playing with Barbies, and I liked going swimming and things like that. I didn't really care for that sort of thing. I played video games with friends and things, and I had video game systems. I had the original PlayStation, and I had, like, all that sort of thing.
Yeah, gaming at the time was very much considered a boys' thing.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was just the fact that, like, it just wasn't interesting to me. I didn't want to sit there and tap buttons all day. I didn't really like that.
Yeah, you hadn't been gripped by the thralls of survival horror.
I hadn't been gripped by the thralls of The Sims yet. The Sims, right?
Yeah.
Which actually, funnily enough, the way I got into The Sims and gaming in general was through my cousin who had The Sims. She had The Sims, and I think she set the original Sims, and she had The Sims Vacation or whatever. which, you know, that, and so,
Yeah.
like, I went over to her house one day, and she was playing it, and she's like, Kate, look at this cool game that I'm playing. You know, and I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. And then when I got a little older, I think about maybe 11 or 12, I was like, hey mom, can you buy me this game? It's called The Sims. I want to, like, it's a computer game. I want to play it. And they're like, and my mom was like, okay, for your birthday. And so, yeah, I ended up loving those games during middle school and well into high school. But as I got older, I started to look up.
After high school, I couldn't see you playing much Sims.
Yeah, no. I'm. Yeah, that Sims game. I don't like it. But no, when I got into high school, I started looking into other things like. Joey got promoted again. He's now a desk.
Look at him go.
He's now a desk sergeant, level 4. A break from the mean streets and a promotion with a pay hike, but tons of paperwork. However, you're on regular hours with a reduction in physical demands. If you get tired of this desk job, improve those body and logic skills, and you may be out on the street in a much more interesting job. He now works from 9 to 3. Why are you trying to feed the baby? Alright, feed the baby, I guess.
Yeah, then, going back on my tangent about Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid 3 is a near-perfect game.
Yeah.
If it, like, every character is wild and fascinating. The boss is the best written female character ever in video games.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. It's like the part of it is that it's like, it's the boss. What's her name?
The boss. Yeah.
And it's like, and all of the rest of her crew have insane supernatural powers. And she gives them side-eye and they shit themselves.
Yeah. Like, clearly she is the bitch. The boss bitch.
The biggest, baddest motherfucker on screen at any given moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it is, like, and like, the crazy thing is that we know she has to die.
Yeah.
Like, if you've played all the games, you know that the boss can't survive Metal Gear Solid 3.
No.
But it's presented as she's presented as this impossible mountain.
Yeah. She's presented as, like, the ultimate challenge, basically.
Yeah, and her boss fight is fucking amazing. Like, actually top boss fights in the series.
Anyways, we're gonna wait until Jev gets home. And then we will save. So Jev just pulled up. He's very stinky and very tired.
He had a big day.
He had a big day. But we are gonna save. We have just finished the round. So that was the Tycho Family.
Yes. Let me finish up my Metal Gear thing. Metal Gear Solid 3, one of the most important games ever made. The attention to detail, the characters, the story, the emotional weight of it all, fantastic. Metal Gear Solid 4 is like the end. It's seeing the end of the timeline, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in and of itself, the fact that it's the last quote-unquote canon part of Metal Gear is, like, significant in and of itself, just for how important the series is.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 5 is, objectively speaking, one of the best games I've ever fucking played. Everything in that game feels almost perfect.
Yeah.
Like, the aiming, the combat, the sneaking, the base management, everything feels great. And I just, like, when I beat Metal Gear Solid 5 for the first time, I just sat there and was like, how the fuck did each of these games subsequently get better?
I don't know, man. It's Kojima.
Like, actually was on some shit.
Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream, but first, as I always do with my streams, my Sim streams, I kind of go into our next week's family. So next week we will be with the Grunt household in the university. So this is Rip Grunt and his girlfriend Tina. I think Roanoke is her last name.
Like Lost Colony.
I don't know how you pronounce that. It's Roenigke. I'm gonna assume that that's pronounced Roanoke.
Yeah, I'm afraid that if I try to pronounce it any other way, I'm gonna get banned.
Probably. So I'm gonna go with Roanoke, whether or not that's actually correct. Yeah. Oh well.
It's some similar shit.
So they will be completing their junior year next round. I have now installed a mod that allows young adult Sims in university to get pregnant and have babies. So, because that's realism, and I like realism in my games, and so poor little Rip here, he might become a father. He might become a father this round. We don't know. And Rip is technically cheating on Tina because he is a romance sim, and romance sims tend to do that. He has three bolts with Chloe Smith, and he only has 2 bolts with of chemistry with Tina. We'll see. We will see. Yeah. I don't know if he's dating... Oh, he has a crush on one of his other roommates. This girl, Caitlin Miguel. And he has 2 bolts with his stepmother. That's a little weird, but okay. I mean...
Not if the internet has anything to say about it.
Technically, he's not blood related to her, so... Ew? He also has 2 bolts with Lola Grunt and Ophelia Smith. But Ophelia Smith is just a friend, because she's married to Johnny Smith, who is also his friend. Oh, they're not friends anymore. Oh, okay. Whatever. So yeah, that's who we will be hanging out with next week. Anyways, thank you guys for showing up. I don't think anybody did, but that's fine. Yeah. That's all we have for today. I don't know if... Tomorrow, I guess we're probably gonna do Danganronpa. I don't know. We'll ask...
Yeah, I'm available tomorrow.
I'm available after 9, so... And I don't have to work until 5:30 the next day, so...
Yeah, we'll just have... Yeah, so
it'll be
tomorrow we'll watch Volt, just feel pain.
Yeah, because... Oh, yeah, because it's the trial. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Ooh. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye-bye!